Hi guys, rise and shine. We grind, we're all fine, and the sun shines for yours and mine. My name is Tyrone Green, and I'd like to introduce you to my new channel, which is called Rise and Shine. I did a short, brief introduction on my channel yesterday, and I will leave the link in the description below. Um, but the channel will be based on uplifting, encouraging, and loving on one another instead of, you know what I mean, the things that we already go through. There's enough that we go through, and I feel like offering something such as love, comfort, and uplifting and encouraging words could potentially impact, you know what I mean, one another. And I feel like that's something that we need more in the world than the things that we are already going through. I I love nothing but, you know what I mean, smiles coming from my videos. Um, I love to have you guys coming out of my videos with a smile on your faces, and just your day being overall bright. And I hope that my videos and the impact that I can possibly make will inscribe that, or will translate to you guys in that way. Um, my first topic I wanted to talk about was procrastination. One of the main things that I feel that all of us go through as human beings. I feel like that is one of my main things that I'm going through within my life. And once I'm able to huddle over that hurdle, then everything, every other door will be locked. Every other thing will be there for me. The doors will be open. Things will be within reach. And that's one of the main things that, as human beings, we find a little bit difficult for ourselves to overcome, is wanting to do those things that we need to do, that we find difficult. I feel like in order for us to overcome that would be to want to do it. It would be for us to want to get into the thing that kind of grinds our gears a little bit, you know what I mean? Or just, you know what I mean, something that might be difficult within our lives, whether it's from a test, whether it's homework, whether it's a video game, you know what I mean? Doing that something that you find difficult, instead of looking at it from a distance and saying, I don't want to do it, will definitely make such a huge impact within your life. And it'll teach you, and it'll set you up for the better things to come. It'll teach you, and what I mean by teaching, it'll teach you what not to do, and it'll teach you to draft yourself, or draft the thing that you're doing, and to, for those mistakes, it'll teach you about your mistakes, and you'll be able to learn from them. And that's basically what I can get from that. Proverbs 13, chapter 13 through 4, verse 4 says, no matter how much you want, laziness won't help a bit. Meaning that we can all want something, and we can all say that, we, you know what I mean, this goal, I want to reach this goal, or oh, I want to reach this guitar solo, or something like that. And we're not doing anything to actually try to achieve that thing. Instead, we look at it and we say that it's hard, instead of trying or putting effort into that thing. You know what I mean? And I feel that the only way to overcome that would be to put effort, or to put elbow grease, as my folks say. You know what I mean? Is to put elbow grease into the things that you do, or just invest in yourself, or invest in the things that you would like to achieve within your lives. You know what I mean? And whether that's putting more time and effort into the things that you want to do, and kind of stepping back from people because you want to achieve your goals. You know what I mean? I feel that'll definitely help with wanting to do the things that you want to do. And best believe, when you are on the road or on your own journey to wanting to do the things that you want to do for yourself, that your folks and everybody who loves you is going to be there every step of the way to tell you, no problem, take all the time you need. You know what I mean? And then there are going to be some people that expect you to be there with them. You know what I mean? But the main thing is what do you want for your life, and how are you going to be able to approach certain situations with people on a agreeable level? You know what I mean? So I feel that everything will align once the procrastination is gone, once the feeling of not wanting to do it is gone. Because I honestly feel that um, as procrastination is a big impact and a big thing that we kind of want to approach, um, if we don't control the slothful responses to the deceptions of procrastination, that we could possibly confuse being tired with the ability to want to slack. And what I say by that is sometimes we get tired, sometimes we get lazy, and sometimes we may say, oh, I don't want to do it. I feel kind of tired. Should I lay back or should I, you know what I mean? Kind of start to question ourselves on whether it's kind of being tired or whether it's kind of being lazy. And if you feel like you got to question yourself, then it's most likely not being tired. It's most likely you being lazy. And yeah, we definitely all have moments like that. We all have moments where we feel like we're lazy and we don't want to approach it. But the main thing is to approach it so, or I shouldn't say to approach it, but you should rather, yeah, just approach it. Yeah, just approach it. Because if you approach it honestly, you'll make it much more easier for yourself. And life is what we make of it. If we make it seem difficult for ourselves, then we're only making it seem more difficult for ourselves. If we view things as difficult, then we're only manifesting difficulties within our lives. Um, but if we manifest positive aspects within our lives, then we'll most likely see positive results. Even if it's just writing something on paper that you wanted to write, just the ability to want to write will definitely contribute to a positive aspect within your life, and it would lead to positive manifestations, or it would lead to positive blessings in your life. You know what I mean? And I definitely feel that as human beings, procrastination is definitely one huge thing that we need to approach. Um, and as we uh, as we overcome the aspects of procrastination, there's going to be different forms of procrastination within every topic that you touch, within everything that you go through, whether it's a career, whether it's something on a computer. There's going to be a form of you wanting to say, nah, I don't want to do this right now. But the thing is are you going to say to yourself, is this what I want to accomplish? Am I going to go over this procrastination no matter how tired I may feel? Or, or am I just going to give it up and throw out the towel? And sometimes that comes with faith too. Procrastination comes with faith too. You know what I mean? Having faith in yourself, having faith that God is with you, no matter how frustrated or how annoyed you might get at that topic. It's having faith within yourself as well, knowing that you are going to be able to accomplish every single thing that you said you were going to accomplish. And it's going to just double up the rewards within your life, and it's going to double up the guidance within your life. You're going to start to see things clearly. You're not going to be so foggy and you're not going to feel so confused once you're able to huddle over those hurdles called procrastination. It's like beating the matrix. It's like beating the matrix, because that's definitely something that we as human beings just all deal with. And when I say human beings, I mean like the masses. I mean everybody. Everybody. We all deal with procrastination in one way, shape, or another. And the most possible thing that we can do is set up positive aspects, like encouraging ourselves, saying that we can conquer this, or we can more than conquer this, and that God is with us. And to say, I'm not just going to want, but I'm going to actually put in the effort. I'm actually going to have faith. I'm actually going to do it. And actually, if there are times where that procrastination is getting to you and you feel like it's a lot on your shoulders, then definitely ask for advice. I feel like asking for advice is one of the main things that I honestly needed help with, was because I felt that asking for advice definitely made me feel weak. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't make anybody feel weak. But asking for advice is one of the best things with procrastination, because it leads to the process getting there a little bit faster, especially when you're grasping from a source that already knows what you're going through, or already knows what the topic that you're trying to approach. They already know about it. You know what I mean? Or they possibly might not. And they might just get the answer, you know what I mean? But it doesn't hurt to try to ask for advice as well. And I say that because sometimes deep down inside within ourselves, asking for advice, especially within topics like procrastination, it can definitely make us feel like, oh, this person knows a little bit more than me. You know what I mean? But it's not. It shouldn't be like that at all. It shouldn't be like that at all. It should be taken as a blessing, because Sometimes the advice is coming from God. You know what I mean? Most of the time, the advice is coming from God, especially when you're asking about something that could potentially set you up for achieving your goals. You know what I mean? So advice, I feel that setting up different types of strategies for ourselves, whether it be doing things before time or just overall writing things down, and I feel things like that will make things a little bit much more easier. Not even a little bit much more. I said a little bit much more. It would make things twice as much easy as it is difficult right now. Trust me, the stage that you're at right now will definitely come to pass. The stage that you're at right now is only a major part of your life that God wants to display to you, that you didn't see within yourself, and He wants to see if you will be able to overcome the procrastination. He wants to see what you're capable of and what your abilities are, and if you're willing to display them to the world. Um, and I feel that most of these things, like procrastination, sometimes are just tests to see what we are capable of, to see what we can accomplish. And best believe, I know within my heart that anybody and everybody that watches this video, or just even anybody within the world, I feel anybody within the world can accomplish anything that they set their heart, mind, and souls on. And I honestly feel that so long as we set reminders for ourselves, we set strategies for ourselves, and we take time with ourselves to kind of rationalize our thoughts, but not take too much time to the point where we get lost, will definitely make a huge benefit towards our lives when it comes to procrastination. I hope this was a big help to you guys. Like I said, the link to the first introduction will be in the link in the description below. Um, and that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to thank you for everybody that did come to my video, and I would like to just thank, yeah, just thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day and stay safe and God bless. Bye bye.